election, there is no way you can do things that will favor the citizens.
Yeah.
Because you came through the back door. P2B is a good man, but P2B may not be able to change Nigeria. He will not be able to do so much. You know why? Because people that are surrounding him are not going to allow him to do what he needs to do to make Nigeria better.
If Tinubu these 4 years he has done the right thing, I bet you Nigeria will go to the poor and vote him back. When you're not in power, this bad government, these people are terrible, these people are this. As soon as the power gets to you, you see how much
Do you know why?
power
Do you know why?
you enjoy.
Do you know why?
See that it is difficult for them
Do you know why?
to correct the error.
It's not difficult.
Why? Because the system is corrupt. You know why the state is working? Because their governor was elected by the people.
Once you even assume the office of a councillor in Nigeria like this, your family, your village is seeing you as a savior. It's our time to steal. It's our time for you to do magic and bring it to
Why
the
is it
pressure,
like that?
negative
Because
pressure.
things are
The
not
mindset.
working.
Do you think that Nigeria as a country can be able to stop the use of generators?
Let me say,
And stop the issue with malaria and all this
They will not stop it. Now. People are making
You know why?
exactly out
Because
from
people are making money from it. It's the same thing with the
you
insecurity.
know why I said
People are making money
It's
from
time.
the insecurity in
It's time.
Nigeria.
When I came to the UK, one of the problems I had was that UK was too organized
Yes.
for a disoriented person like me. So it took me time to put myself together.
Because if government set up policies
Yes.
and set up
and enforce it.
Regulatory system.
yeah, these things will not happen. Why is it that when those same people you're talking about, when they come to the UK, they behave?
Iran is on the street. Nepal has been on the street. They've saved their country. Syria has been on the street. Al-Assad is running. The easiest people to govern is the black person. Because a black man is very, very comfortable.
So why
once he's okay.
Why?
Because if he's not comfortable suffering, we all should be on the street like Iran.
The issue is that most of these clergymen and imams have made the people to understand that you don't need to question your government. If you're not doing well, it's because God has not blessed you. You need to pray harder. Even before the election, they will tell you that it is not your government that is the problem. The problem is that you need to pray to God. And God will give you good job. God will provide you security.
That's wrong.
When your enemies are in your front, you are at the back.
They are preaching on
When your enemies are in your left side, you are... What nonsense!
Have you considered the salary they pay? A man with 5 children, you are paying 40,000.
Because
If there is a standard hospital in Nigeria, the common man will benefit from it.
you see government hospital, most government hospitals in Nigeria are dead zone.
The kind of government we have in Nigeria, they have chosen the path of selfishness.
The truth be say our politicians don't love our country.
Yeah, that's being selfish.
Because if you love your country, why will you travel abroad to get treatment?
I have a friend. He has always supported Buhari. Now he's supporting Tinubu. But as I'm talking to you, almost all the family, they're no longer in Nigeria. But you say Nigeria is working.
We need to start changing our mindset. We need to start believing that we can do these things ourselves. We don't need to travel to abroad to get medical care. We don't need to take our oil to abroad for them to refine for us and then we'll bring it back to Nigeria.
Good afternoon, good evening, good morning. Depends on wherever you are watching us from. Let me say this is our second edition for this for the year 2026, and we thought it wise to consider a lot of factors as it borders on, insecurity in Nigeria, various social issues, political issues, that Nigeria found themselves with, considering 2026 a penultimate year to 2027, where we're going to have our elections, and all of the political instability, that we are witnessing. So at this point, we are going to be talking about all of this, and also looking at a major factor, insecurity, how those at home perceive it, those of us in diaspora, how they experience it, those of us in diaspora, how we perceive, and what it has actually caused, in our system. Like I was looking at it on social media, I think 2 days ago, where I saw that place, the very dark man did his party on the 27th.
Yeah, end of the year party.
On the end of year party.
Yeah.
Massive property, almost like a resort center. I was even surprised we had that place in Nigeria, in Abuja. But to think of it that after the program, not up to about 1 week, they advised the woman to leave.
Yeah.
Just consider how much that woman has invested in that place. Now, I learned that woman came from overseas to come and invest there. That woman employed a lot of staffs. Now, they're asking her to leave. All the investments she has made, down the drain, no compensation. The staffs loses their jobs, and those one now is going to join the number of unemployment unemployed in our society. And looking at this factor, these are things that leads to serious insecurity because we need to feed their family. Their children will still need to go back to school, irrespective of the fact that they don't have a job.
And investors that are planning to come to Nigeria
Zero.
to invest, they will be discouraged.
They will be discouraged.
This kind of situation.
So considering all of this is what I actually want us to discuss today.
There
And see.
are a lot of factors that is hindering investors coming to Nigeria to invest. Now, we're talking of the major one is insecurity, no power, which is light, no good roads, no infrastructure. So those things, they hinder a lot of things. Even this solar that is coming up now, that if it's Western world, they will channel all their power into the solar because Nigeria is well blessed, so they can feed the whole country. Without solar, there will be 24-hour electricity, whereby people can invest and they see the growth of that country.
So the truth is that, so me as a doctor, I actually wanted to, be a consultant in Nigeria, do my training in Nigeria, and practice in Nigeria. But the kind of insecurity in Nigeria is, that was what drove me away. And I can say that majority of the people that left Nigeria left because of this same reason. So we were there abroad. We're not there happy say we're there. We want to go back to our country. We love Nigeria. We want to go back to Nigeria. We want to build Nigeria together. But that person where they are alive, they build.
Yeah.
If you're not alive, you can't make money, you can't build. So you need to, I think the basic things government should provide for the society is security. Even if you don't provide good roads, and security is basic. Because you need to be alive to be able to impact the society, to be able to showcase your talent.
No, why will you say even if they don't provide good road?
I'm just saying is that if you cannot provide security, then what can you provide for your citizens?
That's the least.
That's the least you can give them. And you don't expect people to come from, if somebody is living in America now and wants to come to Nigeria to invest, when you're not sure of your life, you're not sure of your security, why would you want to do that? So and this is what is affecting a lot of people. So many people want to come back to Nigeria to develop our country. Because that's the only country we have. At the end of the day, people where they are abroad, say no be your country. Tomorrow, see what Trump they do now, they pursue everybody. People will even get green card. They say everybody go back to the country.
Green card, people who are citizens. Because that lady they shot there, she's
Minneapolis,
a citizen.
yeah, she's a citizen.
That's a citizen.
Yeah.
There was one I was reading.
But will you blame him?
Someone was telling me
Will you
about.
blame him? People should go back and build their country.
That's if
But
you're
people are
country-
willing.
The country where you did not be your own. Go back and build your own. America was not built in a day.
Yeah.
They took their time to build their country. So because say our country no good, they travel, they go Europe, they go different countries.
All this thing boils down to bad government. The kind of government we have in Nigeria, they have chosen the path of selfishness. All our politicians have chosen that path.
The truth be say our politicians don't love our country.
Yeah, that's being selfish.
Because if you love your country, why would you travel abroad to get treatment?
Yes.
Why would you take your children abroad to go to school?
I've been checking this thing. I've been checking it out because how can somebody close his eyes and eat money meant for everybody? One person will siphon 80 billion, 100 billion. Do you know what 100 billion can do for somebody? 100 billion naira is like $100 million.
Like they won't carry the money go heaven.
Like what are you doing with it? That's the problem with a black man. I want to even say that is the problem with a black man. Because what are you telling me that what are you doing with the 200 billion you are packing?
Won't carry and go heaven.
How many persons have died? Look at
Everybody go die one day.
Abba Kyari. Was he not the
They talk about
staunch
Buhari.
man?
What of Buhari?
Look at Buhari. So people should know this thing, that you don't need all these things. If we have basic needs of man: food, clothing, shelter.
Yeah.
And if you have these three things in surplus, you have security of life and property, and you're able to have your car
provided by government,
and you're able to have a car that you can be able to change every year. Anytime you want to change a car, you change it. What are you doing with 200 billion? What are you doing with burying Look at the time when they said they should return old naira notes. Did you see people coming back with sacks of money? Where is that money hidden? Money in somebody's room, like somebody will hide the whole state. Let me even talk about it. Sometimes you see everybody, all of us in our respective states, we keep blaming Buhari, Tinubu, all those things. Do you know that the same thing? Do you know how much that comes to your state? Let's even start blaming our governors. Let's start blaming our chairman. A chairman, my own local government, I'm sure we get not less than 500 to 600 million every month in monthly allocation. If a local government gets 600 million naira in a month, 600 million naira can open four boreholes in every village in that local government in a month. So, and this person will not do it. The governor will receive billions in a month. He will not do it.
Do you know why those things are like that? Because the governor, the president, they have absolute power. In Western world, those powers are splitted between the judiciary that check and balance the government. They are all there's
our politicians don't love our country.
They don't, but they are not patriotic. We know that they are not patriotic.
They don't love
but
our
you see
country.
those powers, those 3 tiers of government. When we are coming, they said there are 3 tiers of government. They check and balance each other.
How can you check
But
and balance somebody that signs your check in Nigeria?
Because the
In
policies
Nigeria, where a governor has taken the House of Assembly into his pocket.
That's what I'm saying now. Which is not supposed to be like that.
Okay, see what's in the happen between Wike and the governor of Rivers.
See. So, when I know when they talk all this, me, I don't know where to start to pick. And they try to say, okay, how do we harmonize this conversation? I go say, and for inside my mind, I go say, no, make us start from here.
The problem is enormous.
He go scatter.
But we need to talk about it.
Okay, of course, that's what I'm saying. I agree with you. Okay, now look at look at it. You know why? Me, if I want to talk, I'm always very analytical and I'm always very historical. And if you not even feel wait, make we can't do the analysis, college. The whole thing is in the first place. The system that was handed over to us, the system that was handed over to this Nigeria to manage, was an Ojoro system. You see, they say if the foundation is weak, what would the righteous do? Nigeria was handed over to our politicians very weak. Why? Because our politicians, they also negotiated for that independence. They were selfish in their negotiation.
But those are those times.
No.
Selfish.
What
about just like Doctor said?
Do you know what I want to
hold on, wait. Let me before you continue. Sorry. What Doctor just said that they don't love ourselves. We keep blaming how it started. Can we not just scatter and let's start afresh?
Why are we blaming?
We cannot continue to live in those.
If we keep sharing it,
we can say enough is enough. Let's start afresh.
Okay, good.
Start afresh how?
Good.
Let's start from doing the right thing.
No. Now look at it. Let's also look at it. When you're not in power, this bad government, these people are terrible, these people are this. As soon as the power gets to you, you see how much
Do you know why?
power
Do you know why?
you enjoy.
Do you know why?
see that it is difficult for them
Do you know why?
to correct the error.
You know why?
They want to enjoy.
It is not difficult to correct.
Let me tell you why.
It's not difficult.
Why? Because the system is corrupt.
It's not difficult.
So even if you're a good person, like I used to tell people say support P2B. Yeah, P2B is a good man, but P2B may not be able to change Nigeria. He may not be able to do so much. You know why? Because people that are surrounding him are not going to allow him to do what he needs to do to make Nigeria better.
But having that power, Nigerian president has
can
power.
do it.
Like
No,
the way
they
people
can do
do
it.
now. He's going to change a lot of
can do
things.
it.
Take this off. Put this.
No.
Take this off. Put
He can do it.
It's not as
No.
straightforward. It's not as
It
straightforward as
is.
that.
It is.
Remember, wait. Let me
If
tell
the
you.
president of a Nigeria can remove a governor and install
Forget
an
about
institute.
president of Nigeria. Calm down. Remember, to become a president of Nigeria, you need people to support you.
That's what he's doing
You
now.
need strong men.
That's what he's doing.
You need strong men to support you. And those strong men that will support you, we need favor from you.
Let me
At
tell
the
you
end
one
of the day.
thing. There is no government who wants to function that should listen to his or her predecessor.
Now,
There are so many governments in Nigeria that so many state governors who have kicked out their
we are
boss.
seeing Wike Fubara playing out now.
Go to Abia State. Let's use it as a
Same
case
thing with
study.
those states.
Abia State, I think
What's happening in Abia State now?
Abia State, you know why Abia State is working? Because their governor was elected by the people.
So let's elect somebody by the people. We all need Nigeria to be right.
So how is that going to work when the president is the one
the same way.
that appoints the next chairman?
the same way.
The president appoints the next
The
chairman.
same way.
allow me-
The same way Abia State is working.
Wait,
That's
can
how we
you
want
wait?
Nigeria to work.
Can you allow me? Can I just talk for like?
But do you think the 2023 election
Wait,
was
can I?
2023 election.
Yeah.
Was there election?
Okay.
Was there election?
So what do you think will happen in 2027?
See.
They're going to
The same
rig
thing.
it.
The same thing is going to
Exactly.
happen.
So if you rig election, there is no way you can do things that will favor the citizens.
Yeah. Yeah.
Because you came through the back door.
Thank you for Abia State that you brought in. Do you know that will not happen again? Please.
That's what you feel. It may not happen
I will
again.
explain.
If they succeed in 2027,
No, I will
kicking
tell
the
you.
man out.
I will tell you. It will not happen again. Let me tell you what Nigeria does. The bad politicians we have.
They are so
They will bring. Look at what happened in Osun.
Yeah.
They announced the result real time. What happened in Osun that brought Adeleke in? It was a mistake they made. They transmitted the result as you are collecting.
You are transmitting.
It is hitting the server. The result is being transmitted and everybody sees
They are not
it.
going to make the mistake again, though.
What did they now do? After, when they now saw that this thing messed us up, there was a glitch in Tinubu's time.
Tinubu glitch.
Because they
come.
knew.
There was no glitch.
No, they told us that
They
there was
purported
no,
glitch.
they purported
Nobody knows.
glitch. It was why? Because they knew if they have done what they did in Osun,
They are going to lose.
it would have been a goal.
So they had to use the glitch as
They
well.
now have to use the glitch.
And
Now,
that's
what
one
happened? That same election, what happened in Abia? You see, today we forget our heroes.
If not for the prophet.
That
We
woman, if not for
forget
the woman.
Nena.
Nena.
We forget our hero. That woman,
What's her full name?
Nena.
Oti.
Nena Oti.
Oti.
Yes, Professor Nena.
Do you know what happened? When they now saw,
The woman says she cannot.
when they now saw that
be
Oti,
pressured.
Labour Party
Professor
has-
Nena Oti, if you are listening
Yes.
to this podcast, thank you for
For
what
saving Abia State.
that is
saving
one
Abia State.
woman.
Because I feel
That
like
is one
Abia State
woman.
has never had
He has
No.
never had
Good
what-
governance.
Yes.
No good governor.
That was
Never.
one woman
Never.
that stick out her neck
To say no.
for this country. We have forgotten about her. Now, do you know what happened? After they have brought other, I think it's Sisi Alangwa in Abia State. They said it's a very big local government. It is that local government that determines. So even if you are winning, if you are winning on that local
You have to
government,
win the
you have to
local
wait. So when they now discover that Labour Party has cleared everywhere, don't forget the what do they call the beavers, and now brought the Alangwa's result, and they now said about 100,000 people voted. They now brought it for the woman. The woman now said, "Well, give me the beavers." They said, "No, leave the beavers. Look at the paper." And the woman said, "No, I am going to work with the beavers because what is the role of the beavers? The beavers has the capacity to capture everybody that was accredited.
which is very simple.
Now the woman has said, you will not come and give me 100,000.
Dollars.
You will not give us 100,000 votes.
Votes, yeah.
Where did
Give
it come
me,
from?
give me,
Raw file.
Real
the-
time.
give me the beavers.
Yeah.
They were. The woman said, how many days did it take? Did it take the woman to declare that result? About 2 days.
Yeah.
ANEC headquarters sent her a message. When she conveyed, he said, "I want to read the message." They were begging her. The Mahmoud sent to her, say, declare the result as they presented it. He said, "God forbid, I won't. I will work with the beaver." Did we use beavers? They said, "Yes, I want to see it." When they now saw the beavers, it was 20,000. He said, "Yeah, bring out 20,000 votes there. I'm going to work with this."
I believe Nigeria is going to be fine.
That was what.
We will get somebody.
Now, and trust me,
Do you know?
when
do you
trust
know-
in this
do you
next
know-
election, you won't see
when
that.
I
Let
was-
me-
when I
Okay,
was-
don't you
when I
think we
was-
have
when I was
integrity
doing
people
my-
like that?
When I
They
was
don't use them.
when I was
They
doing
didn't
my,
know that
when
woman
I
had
was doing my
such a-
NYSC, I think it was during the 2023. Which election did Buhari contest?
2019.
Jonathan.
2015.
2015.
Jonathan.
Yes.
Yeah.
That was when I was doing my NYSC. So, as a copper and as a doctor, so I wanted to just, it's
Just
election.
participate.
Let's just do the election and do the right thing. So these guys came from nowhere and said that whether we like it or not,
This is the
that we
result.
must do what they want. And they have money to give us. They brought out the money and said, this is the money for all. And whether you take the money
Or not.
or you don't take the
It
money,
concern you.
you must still do what they want.
Yeah.
You know, I was so angry. I was very angry.
If it was Wike would have beat
I had to,
beat
I had
dollars
to,
of you.
I had to walk out of, the polling unit. I had to go back to my house because my conscience will not allow me.
If everyone behaves like you, my brother, Nigeria will move.
How much did they even bring? It be like saying 50,000 naira, be 20,000. Like what can 50,000 naira do for me?
The thing is this. Let me still make this point. It is not even about getting it right. Just like OT now, who has gotten it right. The OT is working in Abia State. Sometimes what matters is who do you supposed to replace yourself. That's the only reservation I have from P2B. Let me say it. The reason what I have from P2B is that after all the work he did in Anambra State, who was his successor?
Obiano.
We return back to the status quo
Yes.
of
What, you still have 4 years to go?
no. I'm talking about P2B. It's not even about you claiming you work. When you're going out, who did you support? Who did you hand the work you claim to? If you hand it to somebody that will rubbish it, they will
But
rubbish it.
Obiano was from Aga.
So
Obiano was from Aga.
He's the one that supported.
I believe.
Okay. If you say you left 50 billion in UBA, 50 billion is who did you leave the 50 billion for?
Obiano.
When Obiano came, that 50 billion you left, did you still see it?
You didn't have power to see it.
So that is now.
You didn't have power to
It's
see
not
it.
about you working. Just like OT. Even if OT succeed next one now and go another 4 years tenure and finish 80 years, OT. Find somebody who as credible as you are. Project the person and support the person to win. If you claim all your work and you finish working and you bring in a tout or somebody who is wicked, he will rubbish. Abia State will return back.
How do we make sure that we elect?
It's not even about election.
Success without successor is failure.
It's a failure.
That's what I'm saying. What I'm saying that for you to be in position for 8 years, you're not only bringing in a successor, you're going to start tackling those departments that will make that your successor not function well. Those are where their people, majority of them are failing.
Yes.
Look at what happened to us in the door. Look at
people like mine in position.
Like my people.
Look at what happened
You
to us in
understand me?
the
When those people are in position,
If you say you are
your successor will function well.
Yes, if you say you're a good leader and you are projecting a successor who is going to return you to zero, you've not worked.
I want to ask you a question.
When P2B left, I don't know what Obiano did, but all of us know what happened in Anambra.
Okay, now look at it.
Department
In
of
Edo
Justice.
State,
You did Anambra Airport. I saw a picture of airport. You shed tears. You see an airport like a kitchen.
Now let me explain to you.
Airport.
Do you know Edo State? You hear of Edo State?
Yeah.
You see, the system is designed in such a way to fail. Today, the former governor of Edo State is being mocked and harassed like a common criminal today in that state. I seated here, I can assure you, from my perspective, that man, apart from Ali Abrusali Folosho, the best governor we have had after Ali was Obaseki, by my assessment. I may be wrong.
Yeah.
And I'm unapologetic
So are you
about
saying
it.
that those states now have good health care?
I want to explain to you
It's a return back to
when he was there.
When you say
I want to
best.
explain and you listen to me. When he was leaving, he has groomed somebody they work together
That will take over.
that will take over. And that the citizens voted for. You know what happened? You know what happened?
I feel like we're just rotating the same thieves.
No. Get it. Let me. If you ask me what Obaseki did in Edo.
Yeah, tell me. I need to find out if Edo State have good healthcare system.
Yes, Obaseki created
If they have good road network.
Obaseki, yes.
If they have good transportation system, is there security in those states?
Yes.
No.
Yes.
I don't know why you're saying yes.
Those states
But what is happening in Ekoma? What is going on in Ekoma?
No,
Can you tell us what is happening in Ekoma?
I'm talking about under Obaseki.
What do you mean under Obaseki?
What is the institution that Obaseki created that
Ooh,
keep
Because that's what you're trying to say. You're trying to tell us that Obaseki instituted something
yes,
to continue where he stopped
exactly.
from.
But they didn't
Let me
continue.
explain to you. After the election,
They rigged them out.
they broad daylight stealing, and today, I am ashamed to tell you, the governor we have today
Monday, somebody.
personally is an embarrassment.
Don't be that one where they say no fee even
Speak English.
Don't be saying English. Don't be saying English now.
You know,
We say it's a bit,
you know why it's paying me.
budget. I'm 2 million.
See,
I think
let me
I
tell you why it's paying me. The ethnic group that man came from in Edo State, the ethnic group that man came from, has produced 2 governors, and the 2 governors were professors. From that ethnic group he came from. And as I'm telling you, yes, Osunbo
was really
no. Yes, but Osunbo.
So I want to tell us about the healthcare.
Yes, let me tell you what he did.
Let me tell you what's happening in those
Let me tell you what Obaseki did before he left.
Okay.
Obaseki already had a database.
Which you are right.
He had an emergency center. Obaseki already started putting CCTV cameras around town.
Started.
Yes, he had already started putting
For 8 years. Abi, he did not finish 8 years.
He did.
Yes, he did. 8 years.
See, my brother,
there is a big problem with
Government is
let me tell you.
Government is
Whether Obaseki or Obasanjo, all of them are the same thing.
They are thieves. Everybody is a thief.
All of them are the same thing.
It's like you are saying Otis should solve all the problems in Abia State.
See what Oti have done in 2 years.
So is this rocket science?
It's not rocket science. 2 years. You don't need 4 years to know that somebody.
Do you know why Oti?
For 2 years.
Do you know why Oti? You know why Oti is getting it easy? Because Oti came
Because he was
from
elected
a
by the
party
people.
that didn't have Godfather.
He was elected by the people.
Yes.
Simple. The truth is that once you rig your way,
It's
you
your power.
Obey your Godfather.
But that's what you see. No.
Because nobody is Otis' Godfather.
Just like
nobody brought him.
Just
not
like
answerable to anybody.
Military, they force their way into power. They now have the power to do the right thing. Tinubu have the power to do the right thing because you see the way he's changing things.
When we changing things,
you see, Tinubu have the power to put chief.
Tinubu is not changing
Tinubu,
anything.
No, negative.
We are talking about negative.
You would have been able to do it positively.
Oh, you are not.
Okay.
You do not agree. That is changing things negatively.
He's changing things.
Okay,
If you put those
negative,
people
but
in
it's not
power
doing anything.
and he's doing the right thing, if Tinubu this 4 years has done the right thing, I bet you Nigeria will go to the poor and put him back.
Yes.
Because
yes.
he has the
You
power.
don't need
Let me
to
tell
get
you-
rid of
let me also talk
Setting
about
everything right.
Let me also
They will
talk
now
about-
put it. Oh, we never expected he was going to do this. Then he start to do the right thing.
yes.
So can we talk about
Those are the type of people.
can we
who
talk
want.
about the state of the healthcare system?
You are a medical doctor. You practice a little while before you run away from Nigeria.
Iran.
Tell us
Iran.
before you
Not
run
Iran,
away.
escaped.
Before you run away, before you escape, tell us the state of the medical system before you left. That is why you are a pharmacist.
So
You are a pharmacist.
so
You tell us what effort
Oh my
that
God.
government that before you ran away to, what effort has the government made to start producing paracetamol? Or tell us which of the medications that we use in Nigeria,
the only
especially malaria,
the only thing I
are
can
produced
say,
in
the only thing I
Nigeria.
can tell people is that you see government hospital, most government hospitals in Nigeria are dead zone. If you take your family member to government hospitals, you are just taking the
Who was
person there.
president in Nigeria before you left?
I think it was Buhari.
Buhari, yes.
before I
Buhari.
left
So you are
Nigeria.
taking from. So there was nothing on ground.
Nothing.
Yeah.
So what are you now? Who are you now asking now? Say what is the health system in Nigeria? So where you live
Now let's even
it's
start.
even going worse
Wait,
than
now,
you left
wait
it.
first. Let's even start from our leaders. When our leaders fall sick,
Why are you going abroad?
they travel abroad
To go to
to go and treat
in the
themselves.
first place.
When their children fall sick, they fly them with private jets to go and get proper treatment abroad. So somebody that have this kind of mentality, how do you expect that person
When I tell you that this
to
thing,
build hospitals or bring
let me tell
equipment?
you, let me say something. Let me say something. When I started by saying that there is this inherent problem with a black man, people thought I'm being racist to myself, who is black.
I don't think it has anything to do with your color.
Let me
I
tell
think
you,
it's just the
it's
mindset.
the mindset that we are groomed Africa as a whole. Let's look around Africa. All of us we are all blacks.
Because when you go to France,
the same thing
when you go to
happening
France, remember we have a lot of black people in France.
Black people, they are not black people.
That one is
They are not
people
black
they
people.
collected during
Yes.
leave those things.
They are white now. They are white.
So are you saying
no.
are you saying the way we reason has anything to do with our skin color?
Let me tell you one thing.
I don't think
Let
so.
Let me tell you one thing.
If I want to go into that now,
He has our
Because we have very intelligent people.
It's not about it. That's the problem with the skin color.
No, I don't think it's the color.
No.
It has nothing to do with the color, my brother.
See, the problem.
It's the mind.
It's the mind, just like you said. These people with this Western world,
We're being realistic here.
They would, yes,
It
now
has
they
nothing to do
would
with the
have
color.
the mind
It has nothing to
to
do with the color.
do what we are doing in Nigeria.
Yeah,
but because the government, they are policies. When someone is faulty,
This government where they say policy,
them.
wait, this government where they say if they put you in that government,
You
you may do the same thing.
That's what I'm
Structure.
saying.
Let me tell you why. Let me tell you why everybody will do the
structure.
same thing.
Yeah.
Why everybody would likely do the same thing is because once you even assume the office of a councillor in Nigeria like this, your family, your village is seeing you as a savior. It's our time to steal. It's our time for you to do magic and bring it to us.
Why?
The pressure, negative
because things
pressure.
are not working. It's the mindset because things are not working.
If somebody from your village
I
is
think
the-
it's the mindset.
if somebody from your village is the governor now, once he did not steal the whole thing and bring back to your village,
So,
everybody will be cursing him.
I
When
think
you are
that-
governor, you don't even do
I
this.
think
You
as
know what we will
Africans, we need to start Africans in general because I'm
Thank
Pan-African.
God,
I'm Pan-African.
thank God you're saying Africa in general.
So Africa,
when I say
we
black,
need to start.
just tell me black. Start
It's
changing
not
yourself.
about black. It's not about black or white. It's not about skin color.
continent. It's about
It's
continent.
about the mind. It's about the brain.
It's
We need to
about-
start changing our mindset. We need to start believing that we can do these things
I think-
ourselves.
Let
We
me-
don't need to travel to abroad
Let
to
me-
get medical care. We don't need to take our oil to abroad for them to refine for us, and then we'll bring it back to Nigeria
This
and
is-
sell it at a higher
this is
price.
wicked.
Let me
We
tell
We
you
can do all these things ourselves. We don't need to get vaccines from
Why?
from,
This is
from,
wicked.
from
Do you know why it's like that? Let's just call a spade a spade. If there is a standard hospital in Nigeria, the common man will benefit from it. If there is everything that is good, the common man will benefit.
When you
from
say
it.
if there is,
But
who
they
is
don't-
going to provide that? Who is going to
Let me-
make it
let me-
available?
the government,
Now we.
The
Who is the
government.
government? Now we.
Are you a governor?
No, what I'm saying is that what I'm saying
the
is
government is.
no, you know why I'm saying this?
Uh-huh.
Because you when they talk this thing,
Mhm.
if they put you in that position, you will probably do the same thing.
I won't do the same thing.
It's okay.
I won't do the
No,
same
it's
thing
okay.
because if
I
everybody
want
will
to
do the
ask
same
you-
thing, OT will not be doing different.
I want to ask you a question.
Some of the governors who are
I want
doing,
to
they will
ask
do
you a
different.
question. Why do
this-
you
this-
now think? Why do you now think that if they put him there, we do the same thing? Please, let's
You know
do
why? Why I think that way is that, like somebody said, the system is corrupt.
it.
So
Yeah,
even if you want to
Make it right.
make things right, make things better, you will see somebody that is going to frustrate your effort.
Exactly.
And you know what they used to say that if you can't beat them, you join them.
Yes.
So I think that's what is happening in Nigeria.
Yes.
So most of these politicians, even though they have a good heart, even though they have a good mind, they want to make things better.
Yes.
But when they got to that position,
The structure they meet on ground.
people will frustrate them.
Exactly.
So it's either you accept what is on ground
Mm.
or you pack your bags and go.
Let me come in.
Let me quickly add to what Doctor
Yeah.
said before you come in. You see what Doctor said. I subscribe to what he said, and you're always good in saying OT. Now they now want to start giving OT problem to solve now. You know, initially that first 2 years, it was like they left him. But
They're
now
already bringing problems. Sir. I
Good.
think somebody's already
They will
contesting.
frustrate him now.
Somebody's already
Good.
contesting. Yeah.
now that is it.
Don't be surprised
Let
how
me tell
you will join APC. oh.
Now let me tell you, that's the bad situation of Nigeria. When you are doing well, people are angry. The bloodsuckers are angry. Say, okay, why this guy they do well now? This guy knows they shine.
Because you're doing well, go spoil business for them.
Good. Now they have not gone to their covo now to arrange better soup for OT. Let me tell you, now till OT's election, OT may not have time to do any project. We will start fighting. And as he's fighting, the money that he was using for projects, he will now begin to use it to lobby people to himself. Before you know it,
Do you
the
think?
OT you have
Do
seen
you
the first
think that
2 years,
Nigeria
you
as a country can be able to stop the use of generators
Let me say.
and stop the issue with malaria and all these things that we are
they will not stop it.
Let
Now.
me-
People are making
You know why?
Exactly now
Because
from
people are making money from it.
They're
It's
catching
the
on.
same thing with the
You know-
insecurity.
You know why I said
People are making money
each
from
time-
the insecurity in
each time-
Nigeria.
Each time I speak about race, you people might think I'm just
It's not
saying
race.
black. Let me tell you why. Let me tell you
My
why.
brother,
why I'm
this
saying
thing
that.
has nothing to do with
Let
color.
me say this thing. I want to
It
say.
doesn't have anything to do with it. It's the mind.
It's not even about the mind.
It's the mind. It has nothing to do with the color.
It is for us to start changing ourselves.
No.
Because you can't.
Let me say what I want to
the
say.
same you that is saying that is the color. Why is it that when you're in the UK you obey the law?
Listen to
you
me.
do the right thing.
Listen
It's
to
not
me.
a black man.
Listen
It's
to me.
structure.
Yeah.
Listen to me. Why
It's
I wanted to say like it's the way maybe is it that they programmed all of us in this Africa the same way. Do you know that Africa is the easiest place? Somebody will be governing you wrongly and you'll be happy.
Yes.
Like somebody is dealing with you and you are clapping for the person. You're giving the person chieftaincy title.
Because your pastors have told
Let me tell you, we have
it's your God that
we
will
have
give you everything
countries
that you have.
today. Iran
Instead of telling you that your government.
Today, Iran is on the street.
Let's listen to him.
Nepal has been on the street. They've saved their country. Syria has been on the street. Al-Assad is running.
They will do census. What happened?
Listen, let me finish. Even as you're doing NSAS, some of your organizers of the NSAS have been paid. So they even started sabotaging the NSAS from the inside, if you don't know.
Yeah.
The easiest people to govern is the black person. The easiest people to govern is the black person because a black man is very, very comfortable.
So why do you think a black man is very comfortable suffering?
Because if he's not comfortable suffering, we all should be on the street like Iran.
No.
We all should be.
Should I tell you why?
We all should make it uncomfortable for the people governing us.
It's not about saying we all. Should I tell you why it's not
The
happening?
weapon hunger.
That I wanted to say it to
The weapon
is hunger.
Apart from that, yeah, you're right. Apart from that, I feel like religion is another factor.
Religion is a factor.
Because when you go to church, your pastor will tell you that you don't
Pray.
need to.
I'm happy now.
I'm happy. You don't need to suffer.
I'm happy now.
Just
You
pray.
people are bringing out the reasons wrong with
I
us.
feel like religion is a very big factor.
It is. You know, let me buttress that.
Religion.
Do you know? Has any of us lived in the
That's
house?
the religion.
Religion.
Let me tell you why the religion is even worse.
Religion. Tradition.
Religion is number one.
Not be
Tribe is two.
tribalism.
That religion number
Religion
one.
is number one.
If your
Tradition.
general overseer say, let's go for Tinubu, everybody goes for Tinubu like robots.
Yeah.
If your imam of this thing say,
No.
is Tinubu,
Even
everybody
before
goes
the
for
election, you're even going far. Even before the election, they will tell you that it is not your government that is the problem. No.
That the problem is this
The
Christianity.
problem is that you need to
It's
pray to
Muslim.
God. That God will give you good job. That God will provide you security.
That's wrong.
That when your enemies
That's
are
wrong.
in your front, you are at the
They
back.
are preaching on
When your enemies are in your left side, you are what nonsense.
That's not the Christianity they told us to preach.
Which one did they tell you?
You know, Christianity will even tell you that if they slap you on this side, you should turn the other one. So
That one
what
is-
kind of rubbish is that?
That one is outdated.
Okay.
That one is parable.
Let's listen.
That
to
one is
him
parable.
now. He said
Mhm.
that was not what was preached. Me and Maxi, because that was what was preached to me. I don't know the church you are attending. Tell us the one they preached to you.
You know why I'm laughing? Because you cannot even defend stupidity. You know, if you're defending stupidity,
You look stupid.
You look
But let me
stupid.
tell you something. Not until you travel out.
Everybody in Nigeria is aware of this thing we are saying.
No.
It's just that they don't have the mouth to even say it.
Not until you travel out. You cannot
Because your next door neighbor
type of
you will spread
security
to
I
Yeah.
can begin to give you
and
empirical evidence of what we are discussing here.
because you travel out, you not see them.
No, if you want to see this issue, chaos, come to Edo currently. Edo is in a state of quagmire.
I saw one man who is even abusing you people. So
Is it from Fulani herdsmen or
everything?
Now,
insecurity
No,
and all
everything.
that?
I want to be careful.
I saw one video
I want to
on
be
TikTok.
careful because what I will say now will make people even wait.
Yes.
So I won't say it
Yes.
and put it in such a way that it will be open. Everybody interpret it yourself. It is in Edo. You see leaders doing the wrong thing. They will say it's a leader. Oh,
Leave
don't
him.
say it's doing the wrong
Leave
thing. Oh.
him.
They will support him to kill the system.
Well, Edo people do like Yoruba people too.
In short, the
It
worst
wasn't like
currently.
that before. Edo still wasn't
Edo,
like that.
as we speak, Edo is shining.
Edo wasn't like that.
Edo people are.
This is the current Edo. It is this dispensation. I now know that governors now have hype men as PA. Anywhere they are going, they follow the
And
governor.
hype.
I'll be
I've
hyping
been
him.
watching some things on TikTok like
I'll be hyping
it's
him.
funny.
That is how terrible
This thing is a problem.
the system.
This is what I'm saying.
Oshomole is one of the people that kill Edo.
This is the problem. What
And they
I'm
keep
saying.
praising him.
This
I
what-
say that for free.
This what.
Oshomole is among those people that kill
Godfatherism and all
Who
that.
is killing and people are still praising
Do you
him.
know? Do you know my annoyance? My annoyance is
best.
that this.
You know, I was telling
Oshomole
when
now.
we are driving to this place, I was telling Ike about Stockholm syndrome. people fall in love with their oppressors.
Yes, we call it.
That's what I'm
Like,
saying.
We
that's
call
what
it
is happening in
in
Nigeria.
political
That's what I'm
science.
saying.
We
You're
call
in
it
love with somebody that is killing you.
Yes, we call it masochism. Masochism.
This thing is bad.
There are people who derive
Joy.
sexual pleasure
In punishing other people.
that is masochism.
I see.
And the people who now come to love it, they are victims, are now the masochists, because that is they have lobotomized them to a point where they have arranged their minds that the only way you
So,
can enjoy
You're
sex is
bringing
when
us
you are
back to the
brutalizing you.
mindset. You're bringing
This
us
is,
back to the
this is not
mindset.
good with Nigeria. Things
Because
are
I
not
think what is happening in Nigeria
Things
is
are not
all
good.
in the mind.
things are not good at
If you
all.
go to the north, they tell them that some people are just born. You are born to be poor. You don't need to be. You can
Don't
be
do
a
anything
beggar.
about it.
The so-called imagine.
Don't do anything about it.
You
Don't
don't
do
need to
like
do
that.
anything about it. But also Christianity also does that. So they tell you that you don't need to work hard.
Okay.
You just need to go to the mountains and pray to God, and
No.
you move
I
things,
take exception to that.
and things will start
I take
happening to your
exception to
life.
that. No. You see,
What are you
yes,
saying? You take us?
Yes.
Why do you take
No,
exception?
why
Is it
are
because you're a Christian?
why are people not going for 7 days
Fasting and
no,
prayer.
Some pastors tell you need to work. Don't
Some-
come to church. Some pastors tell you
90%
But
of
they
pastors,
will tell you need to pay tithe
this modern
for
day,
you to
this modern day
be
preaching.
successful.
This modern day preaching.
Yeah,
For you, they will tell you for you to be successful, you need to pay tithe.
another wahala you want
You need to bring first fruits.
Another wahala.
Now we're in January. A lot of people are donating their January.
This is-
Are going to donate their January salary
That is
to
wrong.
their pastors.
That
Can you
is
imagine
wrong.
that
That is
stupidity?
wrong. I'm not going to pay tithe, and I've never paid before. I'm not talking.
Are you a Catholic or not?
I am a Catholic.
Yeah.
We don't pay tithe.
No, we do, but we are not.
Even if
pressured-
we are-
Why should you pay tithe?
we are
I'm
not
a-
pressured
I'm a
to do so.
Catholic.
Why can't you give that money to the less
I'm a Catholic.
privileged?
It's tight. If you give, it's tight.
See, I am a Catholic, but even if I'm a Pentecostal, I'm not going to pay tithe.
If you say you want to give your 1 year salary to your pastor, that's it.
Let me tell you,
That's
Doc,
left for
that
you.
is still a problem to us because
Still part of it.
we are impoverishing those people by taking their 10%. When we impoverish them more, they obey the government and take
But the
whatever
truth
they
is
do.
that
The reason why in Western
But
world
the
here,
truth-
where somebody can spit on a president that's doing wrong is because that person has a stable job, he has a stable income, he has everything stable,
has a
free
home.
life, free everything.
apart from stable job and stable
If you
order,
solve hunger in Nigeria, you will see people
wait
standing.
first,
standing
apart from
together.
all these things you're saying, the issue is that most of these clergymen and imams have made the people to understand that you don't need to question your government. If you're not doing well, it's because God has not blessed you.
Pray for them.
You need to pray. You need to pray harder.
You see, pray
You need
harder
to
for them.
fast harder.
Faster, so that how can somebody come out and be praying for, like, let's pray for the governor of Enugu State, like you praying for him for God to guide him to
Guide him
do
to
that
where?
thing, and he's signing check into his pocket.
Guide him to where?
That man of God that said they should pray for Enugu governor. If the man leaves tomorrow, they will
They'll
send
give him
some-
100 million.
They'll give you some money.
Okay, so what about the bad road network
Let me-
in Nigeria? Remember what happened to during the festive period?
Anthony Joshua,
Yeah,
Anthony Joshua.
Anthony Joshua was I think he was traveling to his
Hometown in Ogun
hometown,
State, I
yeah.
think.
And then they got involved in a
Let me tell you all those
serious,
things. Every
accident.
question you are going to ask us today,
So-
the answer is worst.
So wait.
So
So
if
wait,
you ask about it,
let me
worst.
finish. So this accident led to the death of two people. Friends of Anthony Joshua, and Anthony Joshua was also injured. Even though they said he had minor injury, but thank God he's alive. But the truth is that he could have died in that accident.
Yes.
And he could
Yeah,
have
allowed
lost-
they even
could have-
slapped seat or something.
could have lost.
And Anthony Joshua even wished, according to one of the
Yes, I
statements,
saw the
he
statement.
wished and
He was the
he
one.
was the one who
Yeah,
said,
and I'm
live
also
with the
hearing
guilt.
that he wants to resign.
he has
wants to
he
retire
has announced his
retire
retirement.
from being a
He has
boxer.
announced his
You know,
retirement.
so this is Anthony Joshua is a very good boxer, and I love watching him. And it's unfortunate that such thing happened to his
So
friends
sad.
and
So
to him
sad.
as well.
Nigeria has happened to him.
We
Nigeria has
need
happened
to
him.
talk about why this thing happened,
Why it happened?
because I heard their car
packed.
ran through a packed
Lorry.
Yes,
packed,
crashed into
trailer.
a packed trailer.
I don't know if it's Dangote trailer or any trailer,
It can be
but
any
it doesn't
trailer.
matter.
But that's
So
the
the
best
main thing
part
is
of
that
the road.
why was the trailer parked on the road?
First of
Why
all,
is it that there are no speed limits on Nigerian roads?
Oh,
First
my
of all,
God.
let me even come into that one. That is the lawlessness in Nigeria. Everybody know this lawlessness is in every sector back home. Because we have to start telling ourselves the truth so that things will even start being good for Nigeria. First of all, this podcast now, we are even advising ourselves and advising Nigeria as a government. Why is a truck parked on the road in the first place?
Was it bad?
Was it bad? What happened?
Was it broken?
So even
Is there triangle sign at the back?
even
Is the road good? Because I learned the driver was swerving maybe to dodge a pothole
Yeah.
and ran into a park distance. So if the road was clean, I drove.
What was the speed limit?
We drove.
What was the speed limit?
We drove 1 hour 30 minutes from here.
Was there
to this place.
speed limit on the road?
Every road is organized, and
Oh,
you can even close your eyes and be driving.
yeah, but now let me come in there. You see those dodging potholes. There are potholes in UK roads. We know that. They are but not dangerous as some in Nigeria.
I've not seen any potholes as they come because I know the pothole where they see.
No, photos day. Photos day.
I know that one is not pothole. That one is just ondulation. What are you telling me? There's pothole.
So photos they pass photos.
it's an aberration for you to see Nigerian pothole and say there's a pothole in UK.
Nigerian photos can swallow your tire.
Yes,
but not fair.
If you fall into Nigeria pothole, that's
Your tire go bust.
I don't fall into a pothole. My
Your tire fit even come out.
not be na best at the drive.
Shock as well.
No be joke. Butt joint. It break. No so my tire.
Imagine if you're on high speed, where it will carry you.
Oh no, that's where I'm coming. What is the speed limit of that road? Is there a sign?
No speed limit sign.
This is
There's no road
sign.
sign.
there might be, you see, even this our motorway we're driving. There might be a car breakdown on the way.
You have hard shoulder.
Yeah.
They have hard shoulder. They have
Was there-
provision for that.
Was there an
hard shoulder? We don't know anything be hard shoulder
for Nigeria.
hard shoulder day?
Now give me a
And so
story.
even when the accident happened, you see, I was listening when I was on Twitter when they were talking. You are you talking that they are not selling Nigeria properly. They are just bringing-
brand Nigeria
They are
properly.
just bringing
We
Nigeria.
need to talk about saying the truth doesn't mean
Yeah,
you're breaking
Yeah,
Nigeria
that's why
down.
they say they are bringing Nigeria
Let's
down.
talk about the truth.
So we now make reference to Jota that the accident not happen in abroad that Spain that killed
That
Jota and the brother. Do you know when I went to read it, that accident happened 12:30. By 12:35 a.m. it happened 12:30 a.m.
That's-
By 12:35
No
a.m.
emergency.
emergency service was
No
already
emergency
there.
services.
Was already there because it
In
was on
Nigeria,
fire.
there's no emergency
That's why
service.
they couldn't rescue
What
them.
would they use ambulance do
minutes.
for Nigeria to carry cops?
Dead body.
Now dead body
You
will use ambulance
guys
carry.
don't understand.
We no get
Okay,
emergency
I don't know
service.
your state, but my state, not the government get ambulance. So you get one people call the ambulance they go there. Now you go price and say the ones that carry this. That is one. Let me give you one.
Ambulance to carry
Yeah, private
people don't
ambulance.
Yeah,
die.
brother, let me give you one story. In University of Benin, I tell you how our minds as Nigerians don't get depleted to the point where we see the correct thing, we know the fear acceptance.
Yes.
When I came to the UK, one of the problems I had was that UK was too organized
Yes.
for a disoriented person like me. So it took me time to put myself together
to know that
you
this
want
guy
to
is
lobby.
yeah.
because for me,
You're not used
I know
to.
you say because for me, if I went to
sideways.
the bank because of my kind of person,
Everything just
my grandfather.
You
Okay,
don't go back,
come, they'll sort me out. And I discovered that if I go to the bank here,
You have to queue.
it's a nobody will tell you.
It's a same-
Do you know that I will just go to the
So
front?
why do you think that when
Subconsciously.
people come to abroad, when they travel to abroad, they behave
Because
themselves?
of the
System.
But when they're in Nigeria,
System. Now look at you.
so human being is not the problem.
It is the system. Now let me give you the story. 2 times for because I don't go front and this back. I don't in front, I don't stand. They're going to look me one time.
Yeah.
I can't look back. I can't see you. I can't say sorry. I
I'm
can't
gonna
go back.
Yeah.
Now, nobody tell me. Now, let me give you one story. In engineering, somebody now did a research concerning speed limit. He used his money to design it that if you are passing on Bawa Road, the person now went to put the speed limit front of University of Benin. We don't even know, we are drivers, we didn't even know what the guy was doing.
You see?
It was a research work, a PhD research work. So that if you are coming from Uselu, you know that from here to here,
10 kilometers, is 20.
but people were not comfortable with it, they go remove them.
Okay.
They went to remove it.
Because the person was there. But if it is government that executed that plan and make policies available, nobody can go there and remove it.
Enforcement in Nigeria is a problem. Enforcement is
a problem.
It's a problem.
That's what I want to say.
Yes,
Who is going to enforce it?
See, let me-
the same government that is breaking the law.
You don't make it invest opportunity.
They don't say road safety no get brake lights for Nigeria.
They not told us not to.
Road safety
They don't want
they
us.
don't get brake
The
lights.
University of Benin is a highway. For those of you who are familiar with it, they should don't be crossing. The House of Rep there, member, I think it's almost a day who did it. I can't remember. They went to put crossing bridge.
Yeah.
How will Congo straight good?
Now,
Still cross. They now say, what do we do to this man?
Enforcement.
They now going to put heavy barbed wire from the bridge, so that from the bridge down to very close to Pamela Hotel, so that you will have to use the bridge. Baba, people they follow on that barbed wire.
The barbed wire.
That is orientation.
It's enforcement. That's
Enforcement. If you go to railway now, if you go to the rail line, you were supposed to be on this side. You go to the train on the other side and make mistake. You dare not jump and cross the rail line.
No.
Because even if you do that,
You succeed. There's camera that capture
if
your
that
camera.
capture you
pay
will
fine.
come and hit you.
Do we have cameras?
You pay fine.
Do we have
Man.
speed cameras?
So
They
enforcement.
They often when they
People they steal them.
Yeah, when Obaseki put for Benin, they were stealing it. They use solar. They go
You
break
talk.
it.
No be transformer they will keep for your village because you go collect the wire. They don't collect wire. Now our village will contribute money in the place.
So why do you think all these things are set up, even those ones that are set up by the government, people will go and steal it?
I will also tell you
Because
why.
now we are blaming government.
Yes, but government will
So-
try. I will also tell you why.
So
Okay.
do we also have to blame the people?
Yes, let me tell you.
Yes,
No,
we blame the people sometimes.
No.
I'll still blame the government
No,
more
look at
because
it. Look at it.
if I had eaten, I have no problem to go.
God bless you.
I have no problem to go and steal
God
that
bless
wire.
So the problem is that there is no employment for,
Yes, no
for the
job.
graduates.
Yes.
They don't have jobs
Yes.
to make money and provide for their
If I
family.
have money, why would I go and use myself to stealing cotton transformer wire?
That's why
I will
I
kill
say
me.
that it boiled down to if the government set things in place that themselves and the common man they're going to be obeying it. The government will. They are not.
No.
happy.
Let me
That's
even
not
tell
what
you.
you
Wait,
say.
let me even tell you an
Understand.
example. Even like us in the UK now. Do you know that if you are walking now and you see £2 on the floor, you bending to pick
It's
it.
a waste of
It's a
time.
waste of time for you. You are already calculated. If you even if you
What is the £2?
you saw £10.
Where you
right?
don't even see the £2?
Let me even say you even see it.
50 pence.
Let me say you even see
Nobody
it.
they use cash.
Who they use
for
cash,
here now.
5p. But what I'm saying
There is
now,
no reason for
No,
you to even
honestly.
defraud the system.
Even-
Okay, let's say you carry your car now, go park for a place where they pay for toll. There's no if you don't
It's a
how much
it's a
one,
working country.
listen how much 1 hour is £1. You go that tap go.
Well, come on
There
then.
is no reason for you to defraud the system because
Exactly.
that money will not going to take anything from you.
Exactly.
But if the Nigeria they go find where they go hide the motor.
no, my brother. Even if you want to defraud the system,
There's checks and balances.
why you cannot do it?
Because they will snap your
I went
your number plate.
You'll be caught.
I went to pick my brother at the airport. I saw his face because I don't want to. This was pending was foolishly. I don't want to go to the airport when I'm going out.
And
I will pay.
So you have
I
to
said,
park
let me
outside
just park outside.
and bring your
Where
brother
I
out.
parked, I saw that the cars they avoided that place. I did not know that it was no park area. No, not even pay, no park area because there was camera there. The moment I sat there waiting, then I waited for 20-something minutes before my brother called.
Your money they need.
They didn't disturb
They're not
me.
gonna disturb you. They will
They
email
said the time. So you waited for 28 minutes, 30-something
See the
seconds.
amount of time you
You're
money
going
will
to pay. Your fine is £140.
The charge the 140.
When I was supposed to pay like £5 at the airport, just going out, or no, maximum let's say £20. But if you pay within 40 days, you pay £60.
You quickly want to
If
pay
you keep
60.
I pay
delaying,
immediately.
if you keep delaying it, the money will.
Yeah, I paid it immediately.
So
They don't have to.
Nobody is coming to meet
so
To
you.
the house.
The
So the
system.
truth is that there are a lot of factors.
System.
Let us
A
now
lot of
now
factors.
talk about solutions.
No. We've not talked
talking
about the
about-
healthcare system.
Problem.
Who are those
What?
systems?
We're not really because I'm hearing that this what's her name Chimamanda Ngozi
Lost
Adichie.
Adichie.
Chimamanda Adichie.
Lost
Yeah,
the first son.
yeah, she lost her son. I don't know if it's
21
her
In
years.
Nigeria.
Yeah, because of
The son is 41
bad,
years.
41,
the
21.
bad
This is not an American
healthcare
citizen. This is not an American
system.
citizen.
Yes, yes,
maybe he came back
she
to
was saying
Nigeria.
that they gave the child an anesthetic, which is called propofol. Yeah, I think they wanted to perform the procedure, so they needed to sedate the young man.
And they don't know if he was allergic to it.
I think they gave him overdose.
Overdose.
I think they gave him overdose.
If you
And
sedate
once
somebody
you give somebody
too much,
overdose, you
you
know they're
go
not
from
able
there.
to
Go from there
control
now.
their respiration and all that,
you go from
and then they could die from there. So I think that's probably what happened, and I think it was a private hospital because this is a very rich person that could afford a private hospital. Now imagine poor people that cannot afford private hospitals that have to go to government hospital.
Let me comment.
And also the Anthony Joshua case, that when the accident happened,
no emergency.
there was no ambulance, there was no CPR, there was nothing. So maybe those two guys that died would have been, survived. They would have been saved.
Did you see the way they were pulling Anthony Joshua out? Do you know that can damage you?
Yes, that can kill somebody.
You guys work in the hospital.
That was the only option.
Yes.
No, see,
They had.
So that was wait. He's right. That's the only option they have.
Yes.
Because if you wait, remember there was a house that was it in Lagos? The house, a house got burned, and they said ambulance. What do you call it? Fire service never came for 3 days or
they had burned for 6 days.
You know,
keep burning.
There was no fire service.
How can a house burn for 7 days?
So if you are the one in the position of those guys that are trying to bring,
you are just helping.
what are you going to do?
Without knowing that there is a position
you know
you
that
carry
same
somebody.
country,
And remember,
if you know that same country, a novice had to deliver one woman center of the road.
Yes.
Did you see it? Did you see it?
I think there are videos there.
He
where
was
people
not a
deliver-
medical doctor.
deliver people now.
This woman was just walking on the way, and all of a
no,
sudden,
anybody can deliver if you are was an
I
emergency.
cannot too.
It was an emergency. If the baby is already bringing.
I cannot too. You not doctor, let me be doctor. I'm not fit to.
No, but
You are fit.
But you know what I'm trying to say.
For me, if
What I'm trying to
it's
say,
happening, you
can I make a
will
point?
call emergency, but you start something.
Exactly. So that's
You
what I
You are
want to say
talking like
now.
medical
Wait,
practitioners now.
wait. So that's what.
not even the medical practitioner.
So
he's talking because
So
of
wait
the
first.
training he had in the UK.
Wait. So there's what we call CPR.
You were
Everybody, whether you're a doctor,
You have to know.
you're not a doctor,
You know.
everybody should know
Know
the
that.
basics.
Is the
CPR. So if somebody collapses here now, you need to know what to do.
doctor.
As you're calling emergency services, you
You're
need to
doing
start
that
doing
one.
something.
Doing that one.
Because it might take 1 hour, it might take 30 minutes, it might take 2 hours
Doctor.
before the ambulance will
Doctor.
arrive.
Wait.
Do you know what you are saying now?
Where they for teach you this one?
UK.
Where they for teach you this one, sir?
UK.
This one
No,
will
they
tell you.
teach everybody.
Yeah, in the UK, everybody.
In the UK, everybody.
No, now. Where they teach you?
That's what I'm
Nigeria,
saying.
they for teach you.
No, that's what I'm saying.
We're talking
No,
about
you
the
can't
Nigeria
ask me. You
situation.
can't ask me where they teach me because I'm already a doctor. So
No,
I
Nigeria
know.
situation they are the
So what I'm saying is, why are they not teaching people like in the offices, in
Let me
schools,
come
in universities,
It's all right.
the basic CPR?
It's alright.
Dog, when you are faced,
This will take not.
Let
It
me
will
tell
not
you.
take more than 15
Let me
minutes.
Who will pay the
let
training?
me tell
Who will
you,
pay the
when you
first
are
person?
faced with problems
When you are not job.
that are enormous, teaching people CPR.
Because they see where person collapse, they pour
have a
water,
lot.
they carry water, they pour am.
Now you know.
They carry fan, they
What
shake
is
the
that?
How
person.
can lead
They
us
shake
to a
am.
shock?
Yeah. You have to even kill the person more.
Why they shake the person?
Oh God, see now we are talking about.
Let's look at the healthcare.
See,
Let's
we
talk
are
about
talking about the.
We are going to talk about everything.
See, now the healthcare we talk about now. Now, this issue you just talked about. Me, the few time I've been here, there are situations where it not going to concern me. They will carry me sit down and teach me CPR. I'll call the husband and say, "Why are you teaching me this thing?" Because they know I need it.
Yeah.
Now we are not talking about the UK system. We are talking about the Nigerian system.
Yeah.
They will make money available for CPR
But somebody
in your office. Somebody will just laugh. Why they going to teach people CPR?
Let me
We chop eat the money and forget about the CPR.
this thing that is happening. Yeah.
If you have
why I'm
those
saying
people
that
in
is,
power, they will learn.
let me say something.
It has happened to them separately.
Why I'm telling you that our case back home is a very, very complex case is because where are you going to start from? There is that thing called corruption in every level, even in that hospital, even in that primary school teacher's office, even in this thing is general.
Have you considered the salary they pay civil servants?
Let me say this.
That will not take them out of their offices.
Even the salary they pay,
Even the salary.
the security agents,
because
police people, army people, how much is their
It
salary?
won't take them out of Bisa forest.
this thing is so bad that it is in every level. I've been in a situation whereby I was the chief pharmacist of a place. Money will come appropriated for this thing, stock up this thing for a month, all these things. So people were there ahead. Now you go do the drafting. Now them
You go shop the money.
I will do the drafting, do the negotiation with the supplier and everything. Now them go divide the thing where you brought into two, maybe a budget of 2 million naira. Finally, the drug you're receiving is 250,000 naira worth of drug. 1,750,000 will go away.
Exactly. Then you will sign a check.
You will sign that, and I will sign that I received that.
2 million.
And I will sign that I received such quantity of drug.
Say for Nigerian hospital, if you get emergency,
so what's happening?
You carry your person go hospital. You need to pay money. It doesn't matter if that person is dying. You need to buy card. You need to pay money before they can attend to that person.
There is no bed.
Remember, time is a very big
factor. Even if they have a bed, they don't have blankets.
Okay.
Like if somebody get heart attack now, if somebody get heart attack now, time is a factor. The more you delay, the more the heart is
fatality.
The more the chances of person dying. Even when they shoot person, maybe armed robber enter person house, shoot am gone. The person they bleed, they carry and go hospital. They will say bring police report before they can attend to the person. And this has led to the death of a lot of people.
Before my younger brother left, he had a shop where he said drinks and other things. He was locking up the shop when armed robbers came. They shot at him. In the rushing to the hospital, they said they should go and get police reports before they start.
When somebody is dying,
they should go and get police reports.
This police report?
Yeah, we thank God that he survived.
This police report has killed so many people. Why is it like this?
After the incident,
yes, because he was trying his best. He set up business, bringing kid family up, trying to balance himself.
Who talk and say they shoot person? They should who made that law? If you come with a gunshot wound,
you inform the police.
I think they've changed that law in Nigeria.
You inform the police.
But are the hospitals complying?
Start to treat you.
It has been repealed.
The hospitals, are they complying?
It has been repealed anyway.
It's not about that. Are the hospitals complying? If your relative or anybody where you know get any gunshot injury, they still need to bring police reports before they can be attended.
It should even be the duty of the hospital. As the hospital is treating you, they should be the one informing the police. We have this person here, this person have a gunshot wound.
You know, say some hospitals for Nigeria, if they see say person go die for their hospital,
they will tell you to come. That's another problem.
No, so now
they don't want to spoil. Who does that? You don't want to spoil your hospital name by treating someone and the person dies.
There's a board. There's no board that check and balance that. Okay, why?
Because nobody checks and balances.
So let's talk about checks and balances. Enforcement is the issue. Let's say enforcement is the main problem.
Who want enforce them?
There is no
the same person. Wait, you know, say you get what P2B talk. He say if you be thief, you know if you catch thief. That's just the truth. But if the person where they do bad things, you know if you catch person where they do bad things.
Let me tell you nothing. That is even. Let me tell you once. If we are trying to take it in that analogy, then things will not work. Let's say even that you're stealing. Okay. Can you please help us keep the other people?
How can you help?
When you're also a thief. Let me tell you one thing. If you leave your office and that person that will come in will teach you a lesson.
I don't get your point.
My point is this. Let's say Larissa Obaseki.
It's like you saying politicians are taking their children abroad to go to school. Should make our universities better. How?
Let me tell you.
Their children are not using the schools.
Let me tell you one thing.
Their children are not using the
by the time.
If you're a thief, you cannot catch a thief.
Let me tell you one thing. But they are catching. You can still catch. Even if you're a thief, you can still catch the thief. When you leave your own, another person will catch you.
What if the thief knows say you the thief?
He knows say the thief, but I go still catch him.
Why you want to catch him?
They are more than you now.
Because he go report you.
The governor is more than you.
But one day you will come down as that governor.
That's what I'm saying now. When you come down, another person will come and catch you.
So that's what I'm telling you.
Your owners don't understand it.
So if the
governors catch every thief. No, when you go down,
it's not possible. You know why it's not possible? It's not possible because you know that they used to say that you can't bite the fingers out. If you catch those thieves today, tomorrow you might lose that power, and those people will be in power.
Okay.
You what am I saying? You are saying the same thing I'm saying. Okay. I said catch them for us today. Leave power, they will come and catch you.
They don't want them to catch them.
So that's the issue.
So they will want to rob minds.
If we keep allowing the system to continue, it will continue.
Okay, what you're saying is not correct. If I am APC, I hand over to a fellow APC.
They're not putting a percentage.
How would they catch me?
But when they get to PDP, they will.
How would they get to PDP?
So I don't understand what you mean. If you're a fellow APC, what do you
if
mean by
I'm
that?
governor today, when I did as governor, a fellow I'm APC.
So even if you do bad things,
yes, another APC governor.
They will not catch you.
But somebody said it
They will
now.
not catch you now.
He said,
if
you have done anything wrong,
Come decide.
and you are now in APC, your sins are
Forgiven.
I'm not
and you
talking.
think APC will be in power forever.
But for now, they
But
are.
for now, they are. They
because
can.
people are willing. Because what really annoys me are those celebrities, those who have money, who are traveling. They traveled abroad. They know how it works. They are paying them to sing
It's painful.
sing their praises. You understand me? All the time singing. This governor is doing well. This president is doing well.
Why are you
this
first
person
singing
doing
for
well?
anybody?
They are all. I have a friend. Maybe one day or probably will come across. He has always supported Buhari. Now he's supporting Tinubu. Nigeria is doing well. But as I'm talking to you, almost all the family, they're no longer in Nigeria.
Okay.
But you say Nigeria is working.
How many of the politicians?
I can't even support anybody.
How many of their children are in Nigeria?
I can't even support. I don't even.
How many of them use your hospital?
I can't even support. I can't even
Spend
support
time in
you.
the UK,
You're
spend
even
time in
talking about people
America.
supporting
You understand
them.
me? But
Your president does he use the Nigerian hospital?
No.
So what are you saying?
This is sad. So how do we start solving
Why
this?
is using we?
You cannot solve the
What
problem.
role do you have to play?
You
Why
cannot.
Why are you using the word we?
You say how
But whether you like it or
We
not,
can tell
if
them.
you like,
Are you there yet?
wait.
You are in the UK. You want to solve problem.
Let me tell you, whether you like it or not, whether you say
We
you're
still have our
in the
families
UK,
back
wait,
home.
whether you believe what he's saying or not, the truth is
We
that
need to solve it.
you will go back to
You
Nigeria
have to
one
go
day,
back home.
Certainly.
except you want to be
You have to
buried
go
here.
back.
No.
Even
You
if you
will
want to
go
be
back to
buried,
your
buried here, when Trump win, the rich here. If
And
you
remember,
like Trump, they will collect your passport,
one day,
throw you back.
UK people might wake up and say,
Wake
all
up
the
like-
immigrants.
go back.
Yeah, Nijo Farage is saying it already. You want to stop indefinitely.
Okay,
You want to
so
put an end to that.
Very
So-
soon.
so
you
what
can have
are you
the
going to
everybody.
do?
Even
in that situation?
why all these policies, immigration policies are changing in the UK? Because this year, those who came from 2021, this year, over 2 million people will have indefinite leave
That's
to
the
remain.
thing.
And once you're having indefinite leave to remain, just 1 year, in fact, you're semi-citizen already. You're enjoying the right of a citizen already when you have that. But they're changing they change. Some of the laws are starting.
So that's
Now,
the thing.
So those are.
This is why we need
to build our
to build
country.
home. Because when they throw us back home,
But do you know during
Let me go
elections that brought Tinubu in, a lot of Nigerians went back home to go and invest,
To go and vote.
hoping that
To go and invest or to go and vote.
both voting and invest, hoping that Peter Obi will win. But some of them who invested there now,
You're correct.
they are crying. Their business are crumbled. That's why we were talking about mindset as well. Do you know those Nigerians as well working on that? You are paying them salary.
they want to
Trying
even
they
kill you.
wreck your business for
They
you.
wreck your business.
I know we are blaming government.
Why would they not wreck it, sir?
Why would they
No,
not-
How much are you
no,
paying?
no, you can't say we must blame government.
We
must always blame government.
No. You see,
Because if government set up policies
yes,
and set up
And enforce it.
Regulatory
enforce it,
system.
Regulatory
Yeah.
system.
these things will not
That's
happen.
Why will you
we
pay
are always
a man
living.
with 5 children? You are paying 40,000
Because you know why
Wait,
you know why I said
wait.
this. You know why I said this thing. Why is it that when those same people you're talking about, when they come to the UK, they behave?
because policies.
Here,
It's
laws
the same
are
people.
working.
here, here.
Why?
They
Because
teach you a lesson.
there is a way they can avoid that. If you see some business like those were cosmetic shops in the UK here, Primark and some of them. If you see, they tend to use younger people between age 16 to 21, where even their minimum wage are paid. They'll say they are learning. You know,
cheap labor.
yeah, they have minimum wage for between 16 and 21. They are not paying them that minimum wage they are paying for 21 years and above. They're still paying. They tend to use those people. At the same time, you're learning and you're being paid as well. Apprenticeship and those things, they tend to do that. That's the same. I believe that when you have a business like hotels and bar, you have them in Nigeria. You employ somebody, you agree that you'll be paying that person 30 or 40. If
Why
you're not
would
going
you
to
pay- why would you pay somebody 30,000?
It's because we don't have minimum wage.
We have.
How much?
Are they enforcing
How
it?
much is minimum wage?
70,000.
70,000.
Are they enforcing
How much
it?
is that in dollars?
35 pounds.
But you know the problem. The
In
problem.
dollars.
35 pounds.
Bona,
Money where I go,
you see the minimum wage in Nigeria. The minimum wage in Nigeria. They think that
35
that
pounds.
minimum wage is for government parastatal.
And this is the same thing
Government
they pay
business.
our
But
security
minimum
agencies,
wage.
police.
Yes. No,
military.
No, go there.
So
It
why?
is structure. That is where regulatory systems come.
What I
into
think-
play. If we have regulatory bodies, private firm, not private firm, government firm, the regulatory bodies must make sure that
Can we
if you
discuss about
employ
solutions?
anybody,
Mm.
that's
Solutions
what
like
I'm saying.
Let's talk about
Yes,
solutions.
yes. They must make sure that
Solutions.
if you come, you want to invest, the first thing you must do, they will let you know. Our minimum wage is 70,000 naira. Everything, the minimum
All
wage.
businesses
Yes,
pay,
yes.
whether government or
No government.
government, they pay 70,000. If you
Just
don't pay that,
understand.
you are
That's the way.
employed.
Yes.
That's the way.
That is
it's
the
said.
minimum
Yes.
wage.
That's the way.
So
it's said.
regulatory bodies are the ones to enforce that.
If you don't
Clear
pay
that.
that,
Let the government hear us.
You
The
do
Do
regulatory
you,
bodies
do you know
come.
how they would do it? That was what Obaseki was doing that I like, that he did everything electronically. You see the tax they are wanting common man to
see
pay.
when you people
When you
mention
are
this
paying-
Obaseki,
Mm.
is when he left Edo State, was Edo State like London?
No.
Please, please,
No,
Please.
he was heading there.
please,
He was heading there.
please. Obaseki, all of them, they are the same thing.
We know they are the same thing, but he was heading there.
He was
you
better.
see.
Now our governor.
It's because Nigeria, we have accepted rubbish
I swear.
that we can sit here and say Obaseki is better than
No.
other people.
Obaseki is better than Gbagolo.
So
Obaseki
you
is
are
better
not
than Gbagolo.
comparing nonsense with nonsense.
Yeah.
Obaseki is better than
With
Gbagolo.
the greater nonsense.
No, please.
Obaseki
lesser
is better
nonsense.
than Gbagolo. It's my
Please.
state that should be able to
No.
tell you.
I don't care.
It's
As
better.
long as Edo State is still suffering from insecurity, Dangote truck is still killing people in Edo State.
I swear.
People cannot go to hospitals. What's this hospital in Edo State? What's the name of it?
Central
Hospital. I think
Irua Hospital. Go to Irua. Take your relative to Irua Hospital now to be treated.
Oh, my brother, let
Telling
me
me
digress
Obaseki.
to that one. 1996, I did.
Obaseki, Irua is federal, not state.
I did appendicitis.
Irua is federal.
I don't care. All I know is that things are not working in Edo State.
Even if it is federal, can't government.
Things are not working in all the
State
states.
state hospital is working.
State government can.
Central hospital is working in Edo State.
You
As
can
at
you
the time
take your
Obaseki was
relation
there.
to
Yes,
You
yes.
can take your relation.
When Obaseki was there, yes, not now anymore.
No,
Okay.
no.
So which doctors are going to treat your
They
relation?
were there.
The doctors that are in UK, in America, because the doctors that are left in Nigeria are doctors that cannot travel.
Not even the doctor.
And they are planning to travel.
No. Some have business. What they do?
Doctor, they are still planning to
I
travel.
have
So,
people. You see doctors in Nigeria.
They are still
They
planning
are
to travel.
working. They are like
Somebody said the doctors are remaining in
They
Nigeria.
are still
Just
doing. They are still
more
doing.
doctors.
No, they are not. But they are still doing papers. They will soon leave.
The ones that are not.
they are making more money. Do you know why? You know why I said
Which
that?
more
Which
money?
more money?
Yeah.
Which more money?
Yes.
Please don't even go there.
Which more
No,
money?
Don't go
let me tell
there.
you why they are making money.
They are not making any more money.
It's not up to what they are supposed to be making, but they are making money.
An average
Average
person
salary,
has his own house, he's not paying rent.
Where?
Yeah.
Who is telling you that one?
My brother, my friend is in
My brother, leave that
You are
one.
from-
first.
Yes,
Leave
yes.
that one.
His rent in a month is 250,000 a year. Yes.
How much is
Yes.
the salary?
How much is the salary?
His salary is about close to 190 to 200,000
A month.
a month.
And he will pay. Let me.
A year,
Let me bring
his
calculator.
house rent a year is
Please convert that money to
250.
dollars.
I'm not
No.
converting. Why? He's not spending in dollars. He's spending in naira.
No, but we need to know how much is making.
No. He's spending in naira. He's not spending in
See,
dollars.
So,
They'll
so
come for
if you're
you.
in
They'll
Nigeria,
come for
wait.
you.
If you're in
Yeah,
Nigeria, wait now. Make
50,000
I ask
a
this guy a question.
Okay.
If you're in
my
Nigeria and they
God.
pay you 300,000 in a
A
month,
month.
you'll be comfortable.
I would have been comfortable if the security system is okay.
Why if? Why are you telling us if?
Yes.
Because I would say you should go back to Nigeria
Oh my God.
and be
No,
earning
oh my God.
300,000.
Will you give me a job in
Let me
Nigeria that will earn me
argue that.
300,000?
I will give you a job of
Let me
300,000.
ask you that medical doctor stuff that I want.
What is
I want to talk about.
300,000?
What do you want
You
to
see,
say?
majority of those medical doctors, they are employed either by federal government or state government, and they have their own practice.
And so,
Listen, which is very wrong. Why? Let me tell you, because they they don't put that time.
That's
Listen,
the regulation as well.
when a patient go to government hospital,
doctors
go
they
and
divert
now,
patients go
to
there.
their own private this thing.
That one is also there.
And,
So-
they carry
so
those
can you see-
equipment
can you see
and
where
those things
the-
that are
can
supposed
you
to be
see-
using in that in government
Can you see where the regulation
to that
comes in?
hospital,
That's
That's the regulation.
which is not supposed to be.
They do anything when they do
That's
that.
why I say
does
they are
anything
making more
happen to
money.
them? Does anything happen to them?
Who they check and balance?
Exactly.
So we need
Check the NAFDAC.
Who is supposed to
check NAFDAC? NAFDAC bring policies. They go and there. I'll have people working in NAFDAC.
NAFDAC, don't even go there.
Wait, no. Those people they are
we have
working.
to go there. Now my people.
Those NAFDAC people they are working. Those
The
NAFDAC
corruption in NAFDAC after Doraku.
That's what I'm saying now.
After Doraku left, NAFDAC has been cast down. It's not NAFDAC
I have
anymore.
people who are working in NAFDAC.
They are trying.
They are ready to do
They are trying.
their job. But
Trying what?
the
They are
government
trying with.
But
I want to say that
If
if
you
you
want
want to
NAFDAC
have
number,
someone
just pay
that
money.
will not
You get
displace the
NAFDAC number.
effort.
The system is frustrating
You
everyone.
can't even buy a proper drink in Nigeria and drink.
No, I don't try more.
Why? Because those
And that's
they,
why a
they
lot
begin
of-
the cash there.
That's why a lot of people are coming down with kidney
I
failure.
saw one video where they are
Because those
pouring
NAFDAC are
Hollandia
trying-
yogurt and 2 Hollandia yogurt.
A lot of
Original-
young people are coming down with
I will
kidney
get to
failures
the
in
video.
Nigeria.
saw
now.
No, because those NAFDAC people, when they are doing their work, they are doing it effectively. But from the federal
Also-
government, they will not bring somebody that said, no, these people.
Let me just
we
say
can't-
this thing.
we-
General-
Is it NAFDAC that takes
General,
alcohol?
yes, NAFDAC does that.
It's a whole lot of problems, but I feel like the main problem is at the center, which is the government. So if the government can be able to make policies, make rules that will guide the people, and make sure that people are obeying those rules, people are obeying those policies, people are doing the right thing, and if you don't do the right thing, you will suffer the consequences. It's as simple as that. And there should be equity. If you steal, and they say stealing is death sentence. Once you steal, it's death sentence. Death sentence. It doesn't matter if your name is Buhari or your name is Tinubu or your name is, and it doesn't matter. Once you commit crime, you must
Pay for it.
pay for it. You must be taken to the law court and you must suffer the consequences.
Maga.
Thank you so much. Just like Doc said, Nigerian problem is enormous, and it's not, even if we start now to discuss it. But it is very, very good that we cannot shy away from the discussion because it affects all of us. That Nigeria is a beautiful place. It's a lovely place that
I miss home.
everybody here feels that
Home
urge
sweet
to
home.
be there. There's no place like a home where you were born, you were raised, you know everything about there. So you have families, friends, and everything. So you have you know the terrain, you know how to navigate and everything. So we here in our present place where we are all learning the system, adapting, getting used to what is there. But there is no place like home. That's why we took it upon ourselves to discuss about this. From everything we've said, in a nutshell, it boils down to the government. Government has to set the pace. They have to set the tone at which the citizens have to live by. It is the government that makes law. They execute the
If
law.
you say your head no correct,
And they
you go
enforce
make that
the
your
law.
head correct.
Yes. If you are the one that has that's in charge of making a law, you're the one that executes that law, and you're the one that enforces that law. These three things. What is the primary duty of government? Security of life and properties of all the citizens. If you were able to do this thing as a government, you secure the life, secure the properties of your citizens, and you make a good law, you execute it, and you enforce it. There is no government, no country is going to be good without enforcing things. Even if you build the whole street light for the whole of Enugu state, and you cannot enforce people not to lose that street light, people will vandalize it the next day. It is what I will call on the government to rule well, be good. You cannot be ruling with two hands, where you treat this person good and you treat the other person
They will
wrong.
steal the light, sell them as
You
condemned.
steal the money.
They go sell them as condemned.
Money meant for all of us, only you take it. It's not good. If you use the money, this oil is our general property. If you use it, build a hospital, build good roads, put electricity, pay good people well. We've not even discussed about
you will see people.
the problem and plights of our
Do
security
you know the
agencies.
truth is that if these things you mentioned now, if this problem are sorted, a lot of people from foreign
I will go back home.
they will come back.
I'll go back home. Okay, let me round up. Also, what I wanted to also touch is the plights and problems of our security agencies. No countries will joke with their security agents. I'm just using this thing like our police, our military personnel, their well-being should be taken care of because there is no country that functions without them. If you cannot be paying a military man who has 2 children or 3 children 100,000 every month with this cost of inflation that we're having in Nigeria.
Minimum wage is it
So,
70,000?
I don't know. All our
70,000.
Our police people, their clothes are torn. That's a national disgrace. They should be changing their uniforms.
Police they collect
Maximum if here I started working with even NHS, they gave me I think 5 uniforms once on starting 5 pairs of uniforms.
Because you're working 5 days.
5 pairs. How many pairs of uniform do you give to your security agents? They should even be changing it twice in 2 years. You change for the person, so because they need to appear neat, they need to be paid well. Because there is no hungry man that you can watch over to secure something. You cannot watch over it. So Nigeria is going to be better for sure if we all work together.
Thank you, my brother. As much as we are saying the government should do well, the issue still lies between both the government and individual.
Yeah, the citizens.
Yeah, the citizen. An average Nigerian person is so concerned about what he's going to make. He doesn't concern about the other person's feelings or what the person is going to undergo. So long he's able to siphon you and make money away, get money from you. So they dwelling on the bad government to make sure they be able to feed and be on top. An average Nigerian is just there to want to make that money to show off, not because he really needs it. So the government, if the government can sort out the policemen and all those other security agencies and pay them at least minimum wage of 500,000 a month.
For where?
For Nigeria, country.
Yeah, the money is there.
It's there. The money is there.
Is there. You can pay those policemen.
The money is there.
Our senators, how much is their
How much
salary?
are they collecting?
If they can pay those
For doing
policemen well, I believe you do. And not only paying them well, make them to do the right thing, not sending them the policemen to be looking after the politician. Do the right. If a policeman is anywhere, give them 5. If they are working 5 days, depends on the days you're working. If you are working 5 days a week, 5 uniform, 1 uniform per day.
Yes.
If you're working 3 days, 3 uniform, 1 uniform, depending on what you're doing, make them okay. Then every other thing will fall in place.
Yes.
So then they will not be bribing. They will not be still standing on a roadblock to take 10 naira,
They will
20
enforce the
naira
law.
and everything. They will really enforce the law. But it's so unfortunate that they keep weaponizing hunger. Everyone wants to. Once you chop that 5,000 today, tomorrow you are still going to be
Because
hungry.
they want use and during election now.
So I will advise the government,
The hungry man
if
is
they
an
will
angry
listen,
man.
to set
So they
just
can
like
bribe them with
Bona said,
1,000 and bag of rice.
set everything,
During election.
execute the law and enforce it, so that a common man will feel safe in that country. Nigeria.
Thank you very much. Thank you, viewers, for listening. We always want you to listen to our comments, to our views. If you have your comments, put it on the comment sections, and also I want to hear your opinions, want to hear your views. Personally, on what I would say, I will take a cue from Randy Peter, who will always say, who is an advocate of electoral reform, because Randy Peter believes that if the electoral reform gives us, the citizens, the strength to actually determine who rules them, then you will have the capacity to listen to their manifesto and determine who you will give your vote.
So who is going to do the electoral reform?
And he has always said we should all come out.
Meanwhile, the president has appointed somebody
Well,
as an ex-chairman.
yeah, that's what he
Because
said.
all these things.
He said we should
Show
all come
workers.
out. If you put the government under pressure,
Don't be by
if you put the government under pressure, I'm sorry, the guy is doing his bit. Every one of us will also do our bit. Every time you see Randy Peter jumping everywhere, coming up with electoral reform, all the young man needs his support. He's trying to tell everybody that, look, we need to come out. We need to put them under pressure and tell them what we want. Look at Iran today. Look at Iran. Everybody's on the streets. If everybody come out today, go to the House of Assembly.
I still think that Nigeria needs some.
No, if you go to
Yeah.
House of, if millions of youth stampede the House of Assembly today and tell them our demand is electoral reform, we are sitting here, let us do the reform according to Randy Peters. And I also believe that they will bow to pressure and they will do the right
Just to
thing.
remind you, I think it's Bangladesh or Nepal that the government just set up that they want to ban social media.
That was
what kicked up.
yes,
Everybody was on the street.
sparked up.
Yeah, but we did answers.
Everybody was on
What
the
happened?
street.
We
So-
did answers.
So
I was there. I was
NSAS was just like,
But you were not
if it
killed.
has happened,
answers was
Abuja,
everywhere.
but you were not killed.
No. Answers was everywhere.
No, it is
Answers was a revolution.
That doesn't mean
NSAS
people-
was within West, South, and East. It didn't
yes,
happen
it
in
didn't
the
go
North.
in up and north. It should be everywhere.
Mm.
And even if people, that doesn't mean that.
So Abuja is not now.
Let me tell you, that doesn't mean
It's
that there will be
central.
no collateral damage. But what even the Nepal people died
Of
during the
course, people
protest.
died.
People died, but they stayed on the seat for days.
Yes, and
They were on the
guns-
seat for people
and
were dying.
guns
They were shooting
and
them, and
men-
they got what they want.
So, shout out the media demand. So thank you, viewers. We want to ask you to click the like button, share, and follow.
Follow us on all the
On
platforms:
our
YouTube, Facebook, TikTok.
Facebook, and all of that. Thank you very much. We hope to see you again in the next episode.